Good evening, Cougs, and welcome to Video Underground. I'm Charlie Nelson.
And I'm Connor Henriksen. This week we'll be giving you the inside scoop on rumors surrounding the Strokes' upcoming album.
We'll also take a look at the Global Citizens Festival, a star-studded event that gathered over 60,000 people in New York's Central Park.
Hunter takes us on a campus tour to hear your favorite concert stories.
Sonia breaks down our top albums of the week.
And Mari reviews 10 songs for us. Stay tuned, we've got a lot in store for you this week. It's time to head underground.
Rambling. I'm having trouble finding new stories to tell. It's probably cause I feel I'm locked inside of a shell. A cell inside the mental part of doing it well, like LL. It be life living, to live it is more than this. Wishing that I was living, not tripping off having money. It's funny thinking of when we were little, it wasn't nothing. Just the reason mama went through the struggle though. It made me proud to see her living next to the white folk. Tell her I love her for putting aside a life for us. Really the reason I'm bothering with a college course. And for my father, I never call him. I bear the shame, wear it every day. I'm feeling frayed, torn by the seam, torched to the green, hit a couple beats.
Rumors have emerged recently surrounding popular indie rock band The Strokes, as it has surfaced that the group is working on a new studio album after years of depriving their fans.
The Strokes is expected to be recording a new album after a 2-year hiatus. Frontman Julian Casablanca said at the Landmark Festival in Washington, D.C. that they would be back in the studio soon.
The band has been together since its formation in New York City in 1998. They've produced 5 studio albums over the course of 12 years and have won numerous awards, including Album of the Year from the NME Awards. After the release of their album Come Down Machine in 2013, various members of the group have embarked on side projects.
Earlier this year, guitarist Albert Hammond Jr. stated that he was not sure if they would play more shows as a band after their scheduled dates ran out. Hammond has been promoting his solo album, Momentary Masters, that released in July of this year. Casablancas debuted his side project The Voids last year. Even though there is no date set, Strokes fans should anticipate big news soon.
Strokes fans, it's officially time to do your happy dance. Up next, Sonia is going to give us her top albums of the week.
Thanks, Connor. Let's get started on this week's top album, shall we? Fetty Wap, the man behind 2014 smash hit Trap Queen, has again hit the mark with his self-titled album. He remains loyal to his roots and old friends, many of which are referenced in the album. The music itself is heavily auto-tuned with generous trap-style drums and synths and doesn't break the mold of what we expect from him, but is nonetheless a bass-heavy, well-tuned joy to listen to. Deafheaven has never really fit into any specific genre, but many black metal fans seem to either love or hate them. New Bermuda is incredible. The whole suite of songs just keeps building and building to a 47-minute peak to end the album. Never at any point did Deafheaven slow down. They just keep driving harder and angrier and faster until the album abruptly ends. With their success, Deafheaven may cause a new genre of metal to come about. The Dead Weather keep their signature angry aggressive sound going in Dodge and Burn. This album brings a sense of primal rage from every artist that is simultaneously scary and thrilling. The dirty guitars, heavy bass, and borderline threatening drums bring an unrivaled sense of power to back up the signature shout song vocals. If you want an album to get your blood rushing, then look no further. Countless bands over the past few years have tried to sound like Chvrches, but have never really captured the magic. Luckily, Chvrches themselves are back with every eye open to bring more of their modernized 80s style to our ears. And like only Chvrches can, they brought the magic with them. Every track brings the sound of confidence along with it. If you like the bones of what you believe, then you will have a hard time picking a favorite between these two albums. Janet Jackson's 11th album, Unbreakable, is an excellent addition to her discography. This album shows Jackson's resilience in the wake of her brother Michael Jackson's death. Her music matured in the past few years to create a wonderfully optimistic yet melancholy set of tracks. Unbreakable shows that Janet Jackson is just beginning a new and hopefully long stretch in her career. This has been our top albums for the week. Here's Connor and Charlie with some of the up-and-coming stories in music today.
A-list celebs appeared at the Global Citizen Festival in Central Park this past weekend. It was a party with a purpose. The star-riddled jamboree brought together stories and actions to make a difference to help fight extreme poverty and inequality around the world. More than 60,000 fans gathered Saturday, September 26th for the 4th annual Global Citizen Festival. Attendees got tickets by pledging to take part in the Action Journey as a part of the Global Poverty Project which aims to eradicate extreme poverty by 2030 and raise awareness about climate change and advance educational resources for women across the world.
Hosted by Hugh Jackman and Stephen Colbert, the comedic Dream Team had headliners from Pearl Jam, Beyoncé, Ed Sheeran, and Coldplay. Here are some of the highlights from the festival, from surprise musical guests to an appearance from First Lady Michelle Obama.
At this point in Beyoncé's career, it is safe to say that she can outperform anyone, no matter who else is in the lineup. Ed Sheeran and Beyoncé did a duet of Drunken Love that had fans screaming at the top of their lungs.
The White House's presence was also felt at the festival. The Vice President and his wife, in addition to First Lady Michelle Obama, appeared, while President Obama was seen in a pre-recorded video. The First Lady was there to promote the new initiative 62 Million Girls, which focuses on promoting education for girls worldwide. Michelle Obama was also one of the few presenters to ask for people to take action right then and there, telling everybody to post a photo of themselves on Twitter or Instagram and share one thing they learned in school with the hashtag 62 Million Girls.
The festival did well to get people thinking about global change, infusing music and progress into one massive event. Stay tuned to see what Hunter found out about your favorite concerts.
Hey BA fans, I'm Sonia Lozano and we are here with Ellen Gordon today. She is the music director of KUGR.
Cougar College Radio.
Yes, so tell us what being a music director is all about.
Well, being music director for an on-campus college radio station actually is just as hard as you would expect it to be, which is really my job is a lot of fun. My job pretty much is just me listening to music and then putting music on the radio. Which is really great because I love music and that's why I have this position. And we do a lot of, like on Fridays we have loudspeaker lunch hours, so I make up the playlist that we play out on the mall so you can hear it from the windows up here. And then we also have, we're hoping this year to do some live music events. Hopefully, yeah, so I'll be taking charge of that. But other than that, my committee, we just sit around, we jam out, and we put music on our automation. So everything that you hear on KUGR that's not during someone's show, just like in between shows or when there isn't a show, that's us.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So how would you say your personal music influences your job?
It definitely does. Like my interest, I definitely like 90s grunge, alternative rock.
Yeah.
And that definitely shows in our playlist. I'm a really huge Red Hot Chili Peppers fan, and so
They're
a lot
awesome.
of, yeah, they are awesome, thank
Definitely.
you. So a lot of like Red Hot Chili Pepper songs that aren't as popular, especially like from their earlier albums, you definitely see those on our playlist. So yeah, I definitely feel like my rock playlist, the KUGL rock playlist, is a really big reflection of my personal library. But I feel like I have good taste in music, so yeah.
So how many semesters have you worked for KUGR and what positions?
So I first started at KUGR second semester of my freshman year, so that's been a total of 4, this would be my 4th semester. And when I first started, I was the assistant music director. I walked into the studio the first time I was ever in here. I just saw the music library and I just fell in love and I'm like, I have to work here. And so I filled out an application and I was the assistant for that semester and then the following year. And then this is my first semester on the board of directors.
So what do you think you're most excited for being the music director now?
I'm really excited to get these live shows underway. That's something that we've been wanting to do for a while, that we've been talking about, but I think next semester we might actually be able to do it, that'll be so great because, I love music and I love being able to be behind the scenes and broadcasting it, but being able to do something live, with local bands or maybe even some bigger local names, like Seattle-based bands, that would be incredible. That would really just make my job that much more worth it. It's just so great. I'm so excited.
Well, what would the live performances be like?
Well, it would be a small venue, and it would be in Pullman. We were thinking maybe the clock tower that's down, downtown right before Main Street. Something small because we don't have a whole lot of funding in KUGR as a college radio station. But you know, what we really want is that, you know, we want to be able to put something on for the students and for the community that showcases local music. That's something that's really important to me, not just KUGR. Actually, in the 90s, actually it was 1989, Seb put on a live music show, and they were going to have Nirvana come out right after they released their first album because they were still in Seattle. But they couldn't promise them the $300 for gas, so they couldn't come. And that kills me. And so I just want to be able to look back, you know, 20 years into the future and be like, that big band that everyone's talking about right now, we had them like when they were super small and like no one knew who they were, and they couldn't even afford gas to like go across state to perform for us. Like, I think that would be really neat. That's, you know, that's something that I really want to, you know, have available, is that, you know, one day they're going to make it big and they're going to start with KUGR. I hope so.
Alrighty, so that's all the time we have today. Thank you so much for letting us interview Ellen, and we're gonna go back to the studio.
Hey VU, I'm Mari Connor, here to give you the top 10 songs of the week. Borgor, an Israeli music producer and DJ, recently released a new single featuring G-Eazy. The track Forbes has a dubstep feel with elements of hip-hop sound, which is sure to bring the crowd to their feet. Coleman Hell has been gaining traction lately. Their single Two Heads has an upbeat tempo and catchy melody that satisfies a variety of musical tastes. The single reached over 10 million plays on SoundCloud in just its first month of availability. Donnie Trumpet and The Social Experiment recently released their song Sunday Candy, a feel-good song for any day of the week. The piano and trumpet pair well together, and the variety of vocals featured throughout the track create a unique sound. Drake and Future's new album, What a Time to Be Alive, has become a hot topic for rap fans everywhere due to the album's diversity and catchy beats. Their collaboration of hardcore lyrics makes the song real and relatable, as well as a fun party hit. Scholarships exploits darker undertones through the background music on the track. A more ear vibe is presented in this track that will engage audiences' minds. With over 1 million hits on Drake's YouTube channel, this song has proven it's a fan favorite. Justin Bieber's What Do You Mean, positioned as his big comeback hit, entices his listeners with a safari of rhythm and synth hooks. The simplicity of Bieber's hit works in his favor as it serves as a light and positive track for his fans. Bieber displays his widespread genre of teen pop, EDM, and acoustic R&B in a mix throughout this track. This summery and upbeat track will have listeners feeling good, happy, and putting it on repeat. Miley Cyrus continues to push the envelope and create music that is unique and trippy in every aspect possible. Titled The Floyd Song, she creates a melodic ballad that serves as a tribute to her dog Floyd that had passed away. Her voice is synthesized to create almost a haunting melody, which seems suiting for the message the song is conveying. With over 2.38 million views on SoundCloud, Miley Cyrus remains queen of pop, but stays true to her weird ways. Staying true to his R&B music style, The Weeknd creates another hit, but this time with a darker twist. His song takes its hook from a horror film, Wes Craven's 1977 cult classic, The Hills Have Eyes, giving the song a trippy and creepy vibe in the best possible way. The Weeknd creates a monologue of illicit activities over a bed of brooding synthesizers. His song has received over 247 million views, therefore making it a classic hit loved by his fans. The single Renegades from X-Ambassador's album VHS became widely popular after its release last March. The track offers a wide combination of sounds with its upbeat tempo, smooth melody, and blended vocals. The single One More Time by Brothers from Another provides a modern twist on classic reggae genre. The track features mellow instrumentals paired with creative lyrics that are sure to catch your attention. With several game-changing rappers collaborating on this track, Save Dat Money proves to be a huge hit in the hip-hop industry. The new video, dubbed to be the funniest thing you'll see all week, displays Lil Dicky visiting suburban homes and expensive clubs, trying to convince their owners to let him film his music video inside. The track is fun, silly, and will get the club dancing at the same time.
From all of us here at Video Underground, thanks for watching. Be sure to tune in next time to keep current in the world of music. I'm Connor Henriksen.
I'm Mari Connor.
I'm Sonia Lozano.
I'm Charlie Nelson, and we'll see you next time on Video Underground.